Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 79 of Let's Play the Spiderweb Software 2022 incredibly good CRPG, Queen's Wish 2, the Tormentor. We're in Etsy. Let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we're in Etsy, about to explore. We're picking up quests here. We're exploring the town. Let's continue, shall we? The ice is coming. Beware the raiders. We'll go in that door last, because I think the master is back there. We will be strong. Go ahead and check over here. Who are you? You don't belong here. Weavers. I guess that's pretty common in Doggin society. I don't remember which buildings I've been in. It's a mercantile. I don't think I've been here. Trader Haska. I buy and sell. There's an old Doggin man behind the counter of the trading post. He nods grimly when you approach. The men sitting around the fire get very quiet, hoping to hear an interesting bit of conversation. The merchant says, "I'm Trader Haska. Supplies for travelers and merchants. Buying and selling. You're the half-row visitor, right? What do you need? Hear any interesting gossip?" "Nope, none at all. I'd share news if I could." "You very much doubt this is true." "I'm the child of Consort Darmal. The others in the room listen intently. Yes, I met him. Darmal." Haska nods. "How did you meet my father?" "He came to Etsy on a few of his visits. He came here, you know. He remembered to look after his people. Bought supplies for the road in my shop." "Was anyone traveling with him?" "No. I know he brought his whole family to the row long ago. One trip. Then he came alone out after that. Then he died in Haven. Haven was just in its own way." "What did you think of him?" I liked him. Noble fellow. Good warrior." His eyebrow twitches. This is not the whole truth. "Did you really like him?" He clears his throat. "Of course. Haven is noble and just, so of course it would welcome one of us into the palace. He looked after the people. Lots of admirers around here for Darmal. You need anything?" "I would like to trade." "I buy and sell to travelers and adventurers. Let me know what you need. I have heard good things about you, Haven. If you are interested, I also have some specials for valued customers." "What do you have for sale?" "A Row Warhelm. That's different. 6'4". Row Reaper. Wow. Curious what that would... Okay. Stacks up to the scourge pretty well. Doesn't have the 10% speed penalty. It does have +3. Physical damage. We don't have any money anyway. Row Iron Helm. Dhaga Tower Shield. Which is actually a nice tower shield. Does have a 10% speed penalty though, and only one slot. Great Axe, Deep Metal. Let's see the special goods. I'd like to see your specials. Scroll Kranos Warbow. It's similar to a composite bow. Yeah, a Deep Metal. That's all I need. Thanks for stopping by. He disappears into the shelves of goods behind him. Yeah, we came in here. That was the stoneworking stuff. Tower of Arudico. I guess the guy in the main hall would have been up here. Tiny little town. Oh, we can rest here. Master Orichalcum. The master of Etse is a grim middle-aged man, sitting upright on his throne. He sits like a statue. Only his eyes move as you approach. When he speaks, his voice is deep, slow, and utterly lacking warmth. Envoy of Haven, I am Orichalcum, chosen master of Etse. While you are here, I will guide you and give you your due. He sits like a statue, waiting for a response. I am Prince Matthew of Haven. Greetings to you. The master nods slightly. This was the proper response. Let us carry out our business. We will help you complete your work. Then you can depart. You are eager for me to go. I am the Low Dhaga's man of stone. It is a time of war. This is a bad time for Haven to be here. I will give you your due and no more. You wait for him to elaborate. He doesn't. He stares at you, waiting for your next request. You are the master here. That is my role. I serve my Rasa and aim his will here in Etse and the Northern Dhaga. What does a master do? Other vassals have their own words for it. Mayor, lord, chief. I am Rasa Luita's eyes and ears, and when need be, his fist. How did you become master? I was chosen by a Rasa. I have served here 20 years. I was master when Rasa Luita was chosen. He honored me by keeping me in this post. Tell me about Rasa Luita. He is worthy of the role. He is capable of kindness and diplomacy when it is needed. He draws blood without hesitation when that is needed. He is full row. Yes? You should talk to Rasa Luita. If you feel trapped with Governor Iato in charge, he may have a solution. Master Orichalcum sits and watches you. As you speak, other row bring you tea, food, and everything else required to show respect. The master neither eats nor drinks. I would like to learn about the Low Dhaga. You should have learned about it before now. Our blood is in your veins. We are a land of wealth, a land of principles and customs, though your folk find them odd. What is your wealth? Strength, discipline, and will. We are Ro. To us, those are our strengths. Outsiders see our stone and our ability to work it, though Haven forbids us from building the walls and fortresses that are our greatest strength. You have odd customs? This is a harsh land, barren and violent, prone to chaos. We keep our women under close guard to protect them from the harshness of our world. Outsiders see us as backward and cruel for this. It is our way. I will not discuss it further. My father was from the Rokaj. I know, he was Consort Darmal. I met him when he returned to his homeland. He did his duty to the Rokaj. Master Orichalcum then surprises you by turning his head. He inspects you closely. What do you see? Your father was true, Ro, strong and full of resolve. A proper consort for a queen. You are soft, coddled by Haven's wealth. You are half-Ro by blood, but your spirit is not of our people. He looks away. Well, I hope you find that I live up to my father's example. He gives his head a tiny shake. You care about my approval? You have truly lost sight of our ways. Rasa Luita sent me to you for help fighting the brigands. Word came here ahead of you. I have prepared. I will not spare soldiers to help you. I will give advice. You will find their weaknesses and you will strike. First, I will tell you about Fort Cariaris. It is good for Haven's interest that you came. Some of these raiders want to kill you. You have not properly taken revenge. In our eyes, you are very weak. I could use your advice. My scouts have been busy. We prepared for your arrival. The leaders of the raiders seem to infest the tunnels under Uachita Mountain. You are not prepared for that fight. Instead, I believe you should seek weaker prey. We need knowledge about their weaknesses. Where can I find these weaker brigands? They have infested the ruins of Fort Cariaris to the south. The raiders have a strong defensive position. This is a good time to show off the great strength Haven claims. Tell me about Fort Cariaris. It is an old tower, a strong fort in the upwards Dhaga. Many rebels have claimed it. Some were strong enough to hold it. It is full of our mutual enemies. Slay them. See what you can learn about them. What do we need to learn? Their plans, their abilities. Most important, how they command the Ka beasts. That is their secret. Good. That's all for now, thanks. Quest advanced, the Dhagan Raiders. Captain Sparl, there he is. The second floor of City Hall contains a small, well-stocked prison. The law of the Low Dhaga is harsh, and exceptional offenders are brought here from all over the province to receive the proper level of justice. A burly armed warrior of the Low Dhaga approaches you and gives a little nod. He has the grim, serious demeanor of the experienced executioner. Welcome, Prince. I am Captain Sparl. I am guided by the Master. You will be treated in a special way. Odd. Captain is a rank in the Haven Army. He is no soldier and bears no insignia. You are a captain? He nods. Master Chokum honored me with the title. Captain is a position in the Army of Haven. Oh, we know. The role I serve for him is that of captain, so that is what he calls me. This is sort of against the rules, but this probably isn't the right issue to worry about right now. What do you do as captain? Without law, the Rokaj is meaningless. Only wild clans slaughtering each other. Peace is kept because villains can be brought here to receive real justice. You give real justice? Yes, firm, fair, delivered by me who has no tie to any clan. Brutal, but not excessive. Haven would not understand. Why wouldn't I understand? Most of Haven is wealthy and peaceful. The Low Dhaga is poor, harsh, and violent. Even in the best years, we are close to hunger. We must be hard here. The Master and I, we must be like stone, so that others may sleep. And I mean, there's definitely some truth to that, so we're just never going to see eye to eye. Captain Sparl shows you around the cells and questioning hall, displaying all of the relevant implements. He is a grim man, but you have to admire his efficiency and work ethic. I am being treated in a special way. Yes, the Master is harsh, but he made it known. You are to be treated with kindness and respect, even when you haven't earned it. Why am I being treated so well? Your father was of the Low Dhaga, a true Ro. Though you were born in weaker lands, you have our blood. We must remember your weaknesses aren't your fault. Your father is owed a debt. Do you see me as one of the Ro? He stares at you quietly. You owe a debt to my father. While he lived, Consort Darmal did all he could to help the Rokaj, the Low Dhaga especially. We honor his memory by honoring his offspring. This is why it was such an offense for Dhagan raiders to try to kill you. It's also an offense because you are his prince, but you don't bring that up. I was sent up here to hunt brigands. We know of Rasa Luida's petition. The Master has ordered his troops to stand down so that Haven can show its strength and win back its honor in our eyes. Sparl is surprisingly frank for a Ro. What would you do about the raiders if you could? They should all die, preferably a slow, public execution. However, they have retreated to positions where their defenses are strong. We could defeat them, but it would be slow and costly. What does Chokum have you doing? While we stand aside for you, we hunt. Many wild beasts and common rogues have emerged in the chaos. I find hunters and offer bounties. Bounties, you say? Too late, Sparl realizes his error. Oh, yes, I forgot. Havenite royalty loves the hunt. I am bound to be courteous. Yes, we offer a bounty. There's a pack of ginormous... There's a pack of enormous scorpions bothering miners to the north. Gigantic. I am looking for hunters to destroy them. Where are these scorpions? They are near what is called the Shattered Ruins, a huge jumble of blocks of stone. The creatures hunt the fields of rubble outside. Gigantic scorpions? Where do you think they came from? He frowns. One who has escaped justice. A wild, angry woman. A witch. A witch? Yes, a woman with uncontrolled power. She calls mighty beasts and sends them against dog injustice. She hides in the oasis to the south, protected by Haven. You try to learn more, but he will not speak about her more. Probably a wise diplomatic choice. So that witch is at it again up here. I spoke to Raymond, the man in the stocks. Captain Sparrow's lips curl in disgust. You should not waste your time with one such as him. He is a thief. He stole meat and a piece of jewelry. We caught him as he ran for the gate. He is being punished so severely for theft? We are a poor land. We are always close to hunger. All must contribute. Theft is wrong. He is lucky we are allowing him to keep all of his body parts. Of course, he can be freed if someone pays his fine. It is 50 coins, but who would give up so much wealth to help such a creature avoid a needed lesson? I'm probably going to look really soft again for doing this, paying his freedom fee, but pay it. Sparl is shocked, also a little disgusted. So many suffer and you help that thing? Still, the law is the law. He takes the money. You can tell Raymond the good news and free him. I do not want to smell his stink. Minus 50. Witness Rokaj justice. Clean the cells. Oh, is there another level up here? Oh. Huh. The Geldnaz are the assassins of the Rokaj. Like many of the vassal states of Haven, the Ro have a separate assassin class. The wealthy and influential are able to buy a specially tailored, bloody, permanent form of justice. Haven knows little about the Geldnaz, and they have not tried hard to learn more. They are thought to have several secret citadels. Their killers quietly travel the world looking for work and learning of changes in what the Ro know and believe. It is rare for people of the Rokaj to contact the Geldnaz personally. When one has a complaint, they let it be known publicly. Then the Geldnaz may come to them, though sometimes when an angry Ro lets complaints be loudly known, this will lead to resolving the dispute before the Geldnaz can become involved. As long as assassins don't trouble Havenites, Haven doesn't care about them. Haven is mainly concerned with having disputes in the vassal states quickly settled. It doesn't matter if a fight is settled fairly as long as it is settled. That's Haven's way. Locked and we don't have the key. Yeah, I don't fit in this land with my views, but it's going to be pretty tough to coincide that with, you know, trying to help them here. I paid your fine. Free him. When he is free, Raymond stretches out his arms. Thank you so much, mighty noble. I will go clean myself and become presentable. Meet me in the men's quarters in the inn, and I will tell you all I know. Before you can respond, he runs off to the east. Huh. Have I been in here? Yeah. In the men's quarter? You enter the men's quarters of the inn and wait for Raymond, and wait, and wait. Eventually you realize he's not coming. He got his freedom. He probably used the hour since to put miles between himself and Etze. I didn't know he was going to give me anything for freeing him. I didn't remember any deal we struck. I didn't ask him what I would get out of it. I just said that I would free him, but pretty much a dumb move all around. What are you going to do? Okay, so we are done with Etse, and it's time to explore. I need to hit my water bottle. Alright, who's down here? Nobody? I mean, I don't like their policies towards women. I don't like their policies for what they do to thieves and stuff and criminals. As you ascend into the upper reaches of the Low Dhaga, the land gradually becomes colder and more barren. You see the occasional tracks of scorpions and wolves, but only the fiercest Doggans try to scrape out a living up here. Yet there has been lots of movement up here. You occasionally stumble upon the tracks of raiders, heading south to cause havoc and fleeing north to recover and regroup. Also, you can see a huge stone ruin in the distance. You find the stone halls of several clans of stoneworkers. They have been abandoned. They took up the miserable life of the refugee after the raiders began to attack in numbers. The buildings are empty except for a few lonely bits of furniture. Beware, raider territory ahead. You're entering scorpion territory. You see the tracks and nests of the creatures everywhere, punctuated by the occasional shed carapace. What you don't see are the actual scorpions. They're here somewhere. You hear a few clicks around you, barely audible over the wind. Turning back, you are unsurprised to see scorpions. They have emerged from hiding places in the sand and are stalking you, hoping to corner you in the field of boulders. Oh, wow. An enormous scorpion rises out of the sand, then another and another, gravel and debris sliding off their enormous carapaces as they rise to meet you. These things are a genuine menace, the sort of prey a true hunter of the Rokaj dreams of finding. Defeating them should win you some glory. At least we can be seen as strong physically in, like, combat. But does that mean we have to fight off a bunch of scorpions when we're done with this batch? This does not look easy, actually. Let's come here and... damage. Let's come down here and buff up. And then go ahead and cure yourself. And then go ahead and shoot. Let's see, Matthew, come up and H on you. You come over here and try to stun on you. May be able to handle them, but not all those other bits of scorpions, like... some risks doing that, but I don't think we should probably do this, but we're wasting our time, I think, because we're going to have to fight against so many more scorpions. Let's blast away here. Let's fire away. There we go. Missed that one. Let's go ahead and walk back 3 in Healing Rain. And you shoot there. Maybe the other ones will like back down in fear or something when we do this. The other scorpions, I mean, out behind us. Okay. Strong magic. Wow, we came, we saw, we killed. The scorpions have been defeated. You leave their remains to the wind and sand. Hopefully nomads for decades to come will find the carapaces and wonder what amazing heroes achieved this victory. Ah. There's something over there. I see it. Or is that just shadow? It's F3. Just shadow, it looks like. This is a group of warriors wandering the wastes. When they see you, they turn and run toward you. You've been spotted by a raider patrol. Oh dear. Kranas Caller. Not ideal. I'm still not quick saving. Let's get all up in their business here and don't know what that was about. Try to up here and whirlwind. 4 and blast. you drink a potion, come back here, and wow, we've been doing it all melee. It's pretty wicked. Alright. You search the dead raiders, but you don't find any interesting information or treasure. I'm being chased by Scorpos. As barren as the heights of the Dhaga are, some madman decided to build a city up here. Its ruins are old. There are the remnants of a wall and the crumbling shells of buildings made by carefully carved marble and granite. You doubt anyone lived here in earnest for centuries. Now it is a comfortable hiding place for wild beasts, also Dhagan workers. There are huge holes in the walls where the downward folk have pulled out blocks of stones and carted them downhill to be used in new construction. Well, I'm being chased by freaking scorpions, man. Ton of theft. But we eke out what we need. Send it to town. There was a bounty here. Who gave the bounty? Captain Sparrow. Well, at least we'll get some respect in his eyes for killing them. That's how we'll earn our respect, with the sword. Hang up the prisoner. Killed off those scorpions. I'll take my reward. You describe the battle. He approves. He leaves to fetch a reward. A silver ring with tiny metal spines coming out of it. A humble reward for a prince, but this may have value. Your reputation as a hunter is earned. I'm always looking for interesting prey to hunt. He shakes his head. We have other bounties, but we save those for young Dhagans. Those who need to prove their valor need ways to do it. You should not hog them all. Okay. Level up and +2 bloodletting. They love their bloodletting. I don't see this as particularly useful for anybody else. You know what? I do actually. You put that on. Bloodletting. We can get rid of the brutal band. Nice reward. Justice happens here. Alrighty. Let's see how long we've been playing. 33 minutes. Wind is harsh today. The Dhagans fight. Haven is welcome. Did we get any coinage for that? No. But we do have an extra potion that we picked up. That can go to somebody. Her, I guess. Ceres. Alrighty. So next we want to do more exploring, but we're kind of up against it with scorpions. Let's see if... Yep, they're still after us. Let's fight them. They're just sand scorpions and barbed scorpions, so... Let's go ahead and bonk them. Bonk. Wow. Very satisfying. 4 and... How about just a poison rain, I guess? Hit 5 of them. You walk 4 and... crunch them all up. Go ahead and heal. Zothis. Let me act. Boom. Zothis up here and crunch him. Nice 3 or 4 piece there. And the rest here are very ripe for the picking. I like our strategy. I think we have a good combat strategy now against multiple enemies. But I'm wondering how it could be better. Things I notice about the combat is that, you know, some abilities are not as needed. Slow, for example, but it gives him access to something in the magic category 3. And like, I really love Stone Spines, but I just can't find a reason to use it. But she does have bloodletting, so maybe that's where I have to turn to. Alright. Alright. You're gonna fight me too? One more scorpion fight. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and just buff up here. Here and let's see, Matthew. Club that one. Boom. Just so satisfying. Okay. I think this strategy can pretty much overcome nearly anything. I don't want to say off the top, you know, everything, but nearly everything. At least we have, you know, we may not need some of these skills every combat, but the ones we do use every combat, like, are worthwhile. We have options, in other words. We can make something bleed a lot if we have to. Do that and... Ooh, yeah. Let's go ahead and hit you. Now we can just pick off these remaining scragglers. Free XP. All right. Let's actually head to Esker Keep. And we'll save here. We're not going to do the level up just yet, but we'll just take a look at everybody and see what we can punctuate here. Not a lot going on. Could start getting her Mad Flurry. Could work on the roll wears down. Phew. Could get a Fireball. Or a Construct. Could get a Silence. Could get another point of ensnaring. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you join me for more next time. Much more to come. We are not nearly anywhere finished with this game. There's just going to be a ton of more stuff to come. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Much love, peace, and joy. Stay tuned, if you would. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Ciao, Bellas. Bye-bye.